All there. Good. Cool. Right. Hey, Stefan, Derek, and I think it's Tian as well. Cool. I think it's just going to be the three of us tonight by the looks of things. The other guys are still on vacation. Let's jump into it straight away, guys. I want to do some transitions tonight. We're going to start strong hand only. So I'm going to throw a spanner in the works. I want you to move from left to right and then right to left. 20 second. Okay. Tia, looks like who dropped off there? Derek dropped off. No, Stefan dropped off. Give him 2 seconds. See if he picks up again.
Hi Jason, how are you? Sorry, I had some mic problems earlier, but I think it's working now.
Okay, cool, awesome, good. Yeah, you must just let me know what my connection is like as well, because I'm connected to a different part of the Wi-Fi. If there's any issues, just guys, let me know. I'm gonna have to put boosters in as well to be able to dry fire. Yeah. I see Stefan dropped off. Let's give him a couple of seconds. Let's see if he comes back on again. This light above me is very irritating. All right, Stefan's back. Okay, cool. All right. Guys, we're going to do transitions. What I want you to do is we're going to do it for 20 seconds. So I want you to work whatever array of targets you have in front of you. I want you to work from left to right and then back from right to left within the 20-second span. We're going to do strong hand only. So we don't do transitions with strong hand only. So on the beat, draw, work through all the targets that you have, strong hand only, and then work back again, whatever target you have for 20 seconds. We just do work that 20 seconds, a couple of reps like that, and then we'll start mixing it up as well. All right, okay. Okay, stand by. Strong hand only. Stand by. Okay, 20 seconds quite long. I want us to get, now we're going to really focus on the trigger press, right? It's going to be very deliberate trigger press because we're doing strong hand only. All right. Okay, let's go from right to left and back from left to right again. From the draw. Stand by. Nice. Very deliberate. Make sure you're in the alpha zone with the trigger press. Nice and deliberate. Now we really got to think about the trigger press. Right to left, back to left again. Working through the array of targets, whatever you got in front of you. Stand by. Good. Let's go from left to right and back to left again. Stand by. Making sure you pick out a small spot on the target. You've got to go into a small spot on the target every single time. Good. Right to left, back left to right again. So we start on the right. Stand by. Right. Oh, that really kills the shoulder. 20 seconds is a long time. Whew. Right. One more time with the strong hand. Left to right, back from right to left. Take a breather. Stand by. Nice. Okay. Right. Staying with the strong hand. Okay. Oh, that kills my shoulder. I want you to go right. You should have, if you do, you have an array of targets to your left, right, and a sort of array of targets to your right. Just find some targets that you can designate. Okay, those 3 or 4 targets to my left. Those 2 or 3 targets are to my right. Those 2 or 3 targets are to my right. Sorry, center, right. Get it right, Jason. So we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna choose left. What I want to go from now is go left to the right and back to the center. So when you draw, shoot left hand side target, move to the right and back to the center target. Right. I'm just going to bring it down by 5 seconds because we don't need so much time for all of that. We're not chasing the part-time. The part-time there is just to end the rep. Okay, so choose 3 or 4 targets to your left. Choose 2 to 3 or 4 targets to your center. 2 or 3, 4 targets to your right, and we're going to mix it up. Okay, so I'm going to start my left. I'm going to go left, and go right, and go center. Right, still strong hand only. Right, stand by. Okay, there's plenty of time. I'm going to bring it down a bit. It's a bit too long. Let's bring it down to 12 seconds. Okay, we're going to mix it up again now. I want to go right, left, center. Okay, strong hand only. Stand by. Right, plenty of time. I'm not chasing the part-time, we're getting good hits. Okay, I want to go this time center, left, right. Center, left, right. Stand by. Okay, let's go right, left, then center again. Right, left, center. Stand by. Good. Let's go center, left, right. Stand by. Right, let's go right, center, left. We're working this in a semi-arc again. So right, center, left. Stand by. Okay, let's go left, right, center. Stand by. Yeah, I stuffed that up a little bit. Can we do it one more time? So what was it? I said right, left, center, I think. Okay, let's go right, left, center. Okay, right. Stand by. Good. Okay. Let's try weekend as well. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm not really a person that wants to go, we draw, we go left, we go strong hand, and then we swap to weekend. There's never really, I've never seen an aspect or any other shooting where you actually are, it's very rarely that you actually are going from strong hand to the weekend, swapping over. Generally, you'll either start strong hand or you'll start weekend. Normally, if they say weekend only, it would be you're picking it up from a table, because if they're saying weekend only, you wouldn't be able to draw because now you're using your strong hand and then going to a weekend. So they would have to stipulate in the brief saying you can draw with your strong hand and move to your weekend. I've actually never seen that. So normally what they'll do is they'll work weekend only from a table. We're not going to do that. We're going to do draw, transfer to your weekend, and then go into motion. A tip that's just to give you guys that Navar gave me is on weekend, if you ever have to pick up the table, pick up from the table. You can do it from the strong hand only as well. Pick up from the table, go for the gun, grip the gun, push the muzzle of the gun into the table to make sure you get a nice grip, and then continue with the weekend. Generally what happens with the weekend, when you pick it up, it's an unusual thing to do to pick up with the weekend. You don't have a great grip. You have to try readjusting your hand while you're fitting like this. Use the table itself. So there's a table in front here. If I take the table, I pick it up and I actually push the muzzle into the table, and I just regrip nicely. It's something that I did at the last nationals, and Navar taught us to do that in last nationals, and I got in that national. That was Stefan will know it was weekend only stage. I got all A's and got all the steel one shot only on that steel, just from being able to pick it up nicely and being able to get a nice grip on the weekend. So it's something that you must take through. Just remember, anytime you do a weekend, pick it up, push it on the table, muzzle, and get a regrip. Right. We're not going to do that today. We're just going to do draw, transfer into the weekend, and we move to array of targets. Let's go left, right, center. Okay, on the draw. Stand by. That felt really, really difficult for me. Okay, let's go right, left, center. Again, draw, transfer to weak hand. Okay. Stand by. For me, my weekend always feels so painfully slow. It feels like I'm watching cement set. Right. Okay, let's go center, center, left, right. We can only. Stand by. Okay. Let's go left, right, center. We can only. Left, right, center. Stand by. Yeah. Let's go center, right, left. Stand by. We can only. For me, that was my best one so far. Felt very comfortable with that one. The rest felt very uncomfortable. All right, let's go right, left, center. We can only. Stand by. Good. Last one. Let's go center, left, right again. Center, left, right. We can only. Stand by. I had to do a makeup shot from the partial there. I went into hardcover and to do makeup. Okay, make sure you're making up those shots as well. Anytime we're not chasing a part-time, guys, I want you to make sure you're doing makeup shots. Okay, think of it as match mode. Is that when we're not chasing a part-time, we're thinking about match mode. Either we're getting alphas or close charlies. If we're getting hardcover or deltas, we're making that shot up. See where the dot is when you're pressing the trigger, or see where the iron sights are when you're pressing the trigger. When you break that trigger, if it's even close to the hardcover, then you make it up straight away. Yeah, right. Let's go to two hands, right? Okay. We're going to keep it on 15 seconds. We're going to work on the full array of targets like we decided in the beginning. We're going to go from left to right and then back from right to left on your full array of targets. Whatever you have in front of you, try to work through everything you have in front of you. All right, okay. Freestyle, so we're using both hands. Stand by. Yeah, but you'll find that it feels way easier now because you're doing two hands. Okay, so the idea of that was to really make you feel uncomfortable, and now suddenly you're using two hands again and you're feeling way better again. Okay, right, let's go from right to left, full array of targets, and work your way back. As long as the part-time takes, work through your targets and work your way back on the part-time. Okay, right, stand by. Alright, I've got too many targets in front of me. Alright, okay, cool. Now let's start mixing it up. Let's go center, left, right. So for me, I'm going to choose 3 targets in the center. I'm going to choose 3 targets on the right. I'm going to choose 3 targets on the left. Sorry, left, right. And we're going to mix it up. Okay, so let's start center, left, right. Okay. Stand by. Okay, I'm going to bring the part time a little bit down. We're only doing 3 targets on each side. Let's bring it down to 10 seconds. And it should still be very comfortable. We're not chasing the part time, I just want to end the rep very comfortably. So choose 3 targets in the center, 3 targets on the right, 3 targets on the left. Sorry, other way around. Okay, let's go right, left, center. Right, freestyle. Stand by. Let's go center, right, left. Center, right, left. Stand by. Let's go center, left, right. Center, left, right. Stand by. Okay. I stuffed that up completely. Let's try that again. Let's go center, left, right. I started on the left. Okay. Center, left, right. Stand by. Let's go left, right, center. Left, right, center. Stand by. Let's do that one again. Left, right, center. Stand by. Looking for a small dot, looking for a small spot on the target, especially with transitions. We're looking for a small spot on the target. Make sure you have close transitions and far transitions as well. So it's very important. So there's often what we'll do is with a far transition, we will muscle the gun across with a far transition, and then when there's a very close transition, we want to muscle the gun as well. And you'll find that you overexert way past the target. So with a close transition, it is just a quick look with the eyes, and that is it's nice and soft with a close transition. Nice and soft. So from there to there, I've got 2 targets very close to each other, within like 600 mils. I'm just looking with the eyes, bringing it across. I'm not forcing the gun across. I've got another target that side, which is a far transition. There, I've got to muscle it a little bit more. There, I've got to muscle it a little bit more. Still looking with the eyes, but I have to give it a little bit more input. But if the target's really close, and all you got to do is look at the eyes. Nice and smooth, nice and smooth, nice and smooth. Nice soft transition if it's close. Okay, right, let's do center, left, right. One more time of this. Okay, center, left, right. Stand by. Alright, nice. Okay, let's do a little bit of designated target. Right, I want you to pick out some designated target. I want you to start on a steel. Okay, so I've got a small steel plate at the bottom there. I want you to pick up 1 steel plate, and I want you to pick up let's do another 4 targets. So Steel plate plus 4 targets makes 6 targets, right? So 1 to the left, 1 to the right, and 1 to the middle, wherever you want to. You pick up 6 targets, what should I say? Sorry, 5 targets. So with the plate plus 4 paper targets. So pick out 4 paper targets for yourself now, right? I'm going to start on the plate, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Remember, designated target is we come back to the plate every time. So 1, you start on the plate, move to the next target, go back to the plate, move to the next target, go back to the plate. Okay, designated target. Right. Okay. Right. Stand by. Okay. You want to stop precisely on the plate every single time. Stop precisely on the plate every single time. Let's stay on the plate, right? Designated target, stay on the plate. Pick one, the steel target that you're on. Pick another 2 targets somewhere else, another 2 targets somewhere else. 4 paper targets and 1 steel plate. I'll pick those 2, I'll pick those 2 there. Stand by. Right. Again, staying on the steel plate. Okay. I want you to pick another 4 random targets. So pick out another 4 random targets to see what you want to do quickly. I'm going to go steel plate there. I'm going to go 2 targets here and 2 targets here to my right. So I'm going to have a nice big wide transitions. Right. Stand by. Now I'm going to pick something closer. So I'm going to pick still the same steel plate, but paper targets that are closer, so the transitions are going to be closer and quicker. Right. So I'm going to pick those 2, and I'm going to pick these 2 very nice and close. Okay. Stand by. You've got to be very deliberate on your steel. Make sure you're hitting the steel. I'm choosing a very small steel. I'm making very sure and very deliberate that I stop on the steel. On the paper targets, you can be quick. So it can be a flash of green or flash of red, and you're pressing twice. On the steel plate, I'm making sure I'm there. Right, let's do the same thing again. I'm going to choose the same targets one more time. The close ones feel a bit more trying for me. Let's try it. Stand by. Okay, I've got a shit grip out of the holster, but I took the time to re-grip. Okay, don't just send it, especially if you have an array of targets to do. Don't just send it with a shit grip. Okay, if you've got 1 target to do and you've got a crap grip, then you can possibly send it because you're going to move. You're going to rebuild your grip. But if you've got an array of targets, take that 1/10 of a second to build it up again. All right. Okay, let's do some metronome work. All right. I know how we always love this. Let's do this. I'm going to start it. We always start at 180. I'm going to start it at 190. Right? I want you to pick out 2 targets to your left, 2 targets to your front, and 2 targets to your right. Okay? Make sure they're open targets. It's not necessary to make it more difficult for yourself. I want you to choose open targets. Okay? So 2 open targets here, 2 open targets there, 2 open targets here. Okay, we're going to start it at 190. Listen to the beat. We've got a part time of 10 seconds, that's fine. Let's keep it going for 10 seconds. Okay, right. What happened now? There we go. Sorry, give me 2 secs. It wants to give me an ad. Have a listen. Yeah, 190. Remember now, if you wanted to start on one target, pick up the rhythm and then start moving through your targets, you're more than welcome. Okay, the idea is just to get the rhythm of it. Okay, right, you ready? Stand by. So I'm going to increase the time slightly so we can do it for a little bit longer. Let's do it for 15 seconds. Okay, listen to the beat. 2 targets this side, 2 targets that side, 2 targets in front of you. Okay. Right. Stand by. Start any side you want to. Doesn't matter. Mix it up a little bit if you want to. Right? Stand by. Now let's do 2 more at the speed. Right? 2, 2, 2. Start wherever you want to. Stand by. Moving with the eyes to a center point. Don't just see brown. See exact spot where you want to be. You want to feel the fibers on the cardboard. Exactly where you want to feel. Alright, you see it and you feel it. That's where your sight will go. Alright. Stand by. Alright, let's do another one at that speed. Stand by. Alright. Relax the shoulders. Make sure there's no tension in your shoulders. Right. Okay. Let's speed it up. Yeah. Important now, if you can't keep up with the trigger presses, what I want you to do is get the side pitches. Get the side pitches, get the side pitches. So move from one target to another. Okay, listen to the beat, just get the side pitches. That's all that's important. Okay. This is 200 beats per minute. 2 targets to the left, 2 targets to the right, 2 targets to the center. Stand by. must look at a precise spot. You've just seen brown, the shots are all over the place. You must look at a precise spot. Stand by. I know 200 beats is trying, but in 3 months' time, I want us to be doing this 220, 240. You should be able to be doing this 220, 240 quite comfortably. Right. Start wherever you want to. Stand by. Right. Relax your firing hand. This is a strong hand. Make sure you relax in that hand. You cannot pull the trigger fast if this hand is tense. Okay. Mentally put your brain on this hand, that you're relaxing this hand. This is the hand that does all the work. Support hand does all the work. The other hand is relaxed as possible. Think about when you draw now, as you grip with the support hand, I want you to think about relaxing your strong hand. Think about relaxing the strong hand and see what your trigger finger does. Way more faster. Right, think about that. Stand by. It's a massive difference for me. If I just think relax my support hand, think relax the support hand, it's a massive difference. Okay, let's do one more at the speed. Stand by. Nice. Okay. Now I'm going to bring it right back down to 180. We started at 190. I'm going to bring it down to 180. I want you to see how obscenely slow this seems. Right. Stick with 2 targets here, 2 targets in the center, 2 targets in the left. Okay. Nishi, you thought this was fast. Let's try this. Stand by. I am forcefully having to slow myself down to make the beat. Forcefully having to slow it down. This is what the change is. Right, let's do one more at this speed so you can feel it. Stand by. Hopefully, guys, I think this illustrates to you that how you've leveled up. So we started, this evening we started at 190. Normally we start at 180. We did 190, we did 200, and you're keeping up with that. Hopefully you're keeping up with that. If you're not, you're still working through it, then so be it. But by now, I think by now, all of you should be feeling that 180 feels painfully slow almost. It's like retardedly slow. It's like, oh, now I'm having to hold myself back compared to the 200. The computer is that. Before the end of next year, we're going to be all doing this at 260 beats per minute. I guarantee you. This is not a shooting strategy. I'm not telling you to go out there and shoot at a cadence. This is a training strategy. We are not shooting the cadence during competition. We are shooting this at the speed of our sights. Whatever we see, when we see what we need to see, we shoot. Right? Depending on when we need to see what we see. We're not shooting on a cadence, but in training, this is pushing us to move the transition as fast as we can. And we're going to speed this up more and more and more every single second or third week. We're going to put another 5 to 10 beats per minute, and we're going to keep increasing. Eventually, we're going to slow down slightly, that we can't be doing 10 beats per minute faster. We might do 2 beats per minute faster. We might do 5 beats per minute faster. But I want your norm to be, shit, Jason, 200 beats per minute is freaking feels retardedly slow. I want your 180 to feel like a 200. So now we've gone. We started originally at 180. We started on 190, and 180 by now should be starting to feel retardedly slow. All right. This is what our idea with speed mode training is, that we're leveling up every single time. Okay. Right. Right. We've got 15 minutes left. I still want to stick to transitions. I want to throw some reloads into it, okay? But what I want to do is I want to try something different. Is that I'm going to just shout. I'm not going to tell you when to reload. I'm not going to give you a defined place to reload. I want you to work through the transitions again, and every now and again I'm going to shout reload. And then I want you to reload when I shout reload. Okay, so it's not going to be on the buzzer or on okay, we're going to work 4 targets, reload, and 4 targets again. I want you to work through 2 mag pouches. So we're going to do the 1 mag pouch, second mag pouch. If you can drop a mag, great. If you can't drop a mag, right, make sure you don't have a mag in the gun so you can simulate dropping the mag. Okay, all right. So let's I want to do 2 reloads. On the beep, let's go back up to 20 seconds. Sorry. Work with me. There we go. Okay. So we're going to work through our array of targets. And again, for 20 seconds, backwards and forwards. I'm going to shout reload every now and again. I want you to reload on the fly. Okay. So you're not going to know when the reload is. Okay. All right. Okay. Just pick out a couple of targets you want to go through. You can go through all of them if you want to, so you don't have to worry about mentally having to remember. Start on the left, work through to the right, go back to the left again. Right. Stand by. Reload. Reload. Okay, reset. Pick up your mags. Okay, something I want to try that can mess with your brains a little bit, that you don't know when the reload's coming, and you reload on the fly. Okay. Start from left to right now if you want to. Stand by. Reload. Reload. Right, reset. Okay, start any order you want to. Let's just go lights. Very irritating. Okay, I'm going to start from the left to the right. Okay, you guys all set? Stand by. Reload. Reload. reset. Okay, I'm going to start from the right to the left. Looking at a small spot on the target every single time. I know what's going to be happening now is you're thinking you're waiting for me to sharp reload. So it's messing with your brain a little bit, right? So now we're taking something that should be subconscious. You're going, I did a stage plan now, and I was going to reload on this point here. Subconsciously, you're going to do it. Now I'm throwing a brain fart into it. Okay, so brain fart is going to make you what I want to do is I want you to take almost to mess you up a little bit, and you do the reload, but then you go back to the process. You got to be process driven. No matter what happens in your course of fire, be process driven. You have a malfunction, you have a whatever, right? You do a reload, you do a stupid reload when you didn't want to do a reload. It's like, oh, I didn't plan to do a reload, yeah? You don't. Doesn't mess you up because you're process driven. You're still looking at a small spot on your target, and you're moving to the small spot of the target. So take this as a mental game now. Is that don't let it stuff you up. Don't start thinking, oh, I'm waiting for the reload and I'm not concentrating on my targets. You must be concentrating on your targets. You must be concentrating where you're hitting. Okay? And you're not focusing on when I shout reload. When I shout reload, you do a reload, it's reflex, back to process driven. Okay? Even though it stuffs you up mentally. Alright, okay. Let's do this again. I'm going to go from left to right. Stand by. Reload. Reload. It's even stuffing me up mentally by going, suddenly I'm going to shout reload. It's even taking me off my game. I'm not thinking about my reload, not inserting the mag correctly. These are the things that we must be subconsciously having to avoid. Is that anything that happens in our stage of fire, we must be able to get over it and move through the process. Be process driven. Right, let's do this one more time. Okay? Stand by. Reload. Reload. Nice. There, I'm focusing way better. I'm concentrating on what I'm doing, even though I'm throwing a stupid reload word in every now and again, which I'm not used to, and that's throwing me off my game. I'm focused. I'm process focused. I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a center spot on the target. I'm putting my sight there, and I'm putting the trigger when it gets there. Right, let's do one more of these. I think it's actually quite a valuable drill. It seems to be working. It's pushing me off my game, so hopefully it's putting you guys off your game. Right. Right, let's go from right to left for me. Right. You guys all reset. Stand by. Reload. Reload. That was my best one so far. Right. Very nice. Okay. Let's do a couple of Burkett reloads to sum up the day. Okay. Now we're going to do a bit of speed work before we finish. Or what's that video I showed you guys? Justin has a nice way of putting it. Exploration work. Because the word speed can be connoted, but we don't ever want to think about doing anything speedy. We want to doing it exploration-wise. Especially on a course of fire, we never want to consciously go faster or slower on a course of fire. We want to just shoot the pace of our sights. I'm going to do Let's go 1.4 seconds. If I can get the timer to work for me. The light is so shitting here. Okay, 1.4 second Burkett reload, right? Just to recap one more time what a Burkett reload is, right? Get a sight picture on the first beep, drop the mag, bring it up to here, pause. On the second beep, insert, regain a sight picture, right? 1.4 seconds, right? We're quite warm now. This should be quite simple for us. Okay, sight picture on the beep, drop the mag, bring it up here, pause. On the second beep, insert. Right, stand by. Okay. Think about as you extend out, you're regaining your grip. Extend out, pause there for a second. Is my grip what I wanted it to be? What is wrong? Is my thumb in the right place? My fingers in the right place? Is it consistent every single time? Okay, right. Think about that every single time. Okay. Analyze what you're doing. Stand by. Reset. Stand by. Right. I'll stuff that up completely. Reset. Stand by. That one was way better for me. Stand by. Stand by. Two more at the speed. Stand by. One more at the speed. Stand by. I had a bit of a mag fumble, but I still got there in time. Right. Let's extend ourselves a little bit. We're at 1.4. Let's bring it down to 1.2. Right. Set. Stand by. Reset. Stand by. The least amount of movement you can do with the gun is bringing it from here to here. Yeah. The least amount of movement you do here, the faster it's going to be, because this hand is doing all your support hand is doing all the work, getting to the mag as quick as possible, bringing it up to your mag well, and then inserting. The least amount of movement from here to here is what you want. If you're not bringing the gun from here to here and you bring the gun down here, this is where the problems are. You see a lot of shooters. I see a lot of the sapper shooters especially, coming down and they're reloading down here and then trying to rebuild up here. You can just see the time wasted here rather than going from there to here. And it's right in the window. So you've got to keep everything up in the box. Okay. Alright. Stand by. That's it. Try to keep the gun as high as you can. Even if it's awkward for you now, train it, make it feel normal. So it's awkward at first. What's awkward at first becomes normal the rest of the time. One more like this, stand by. Didn't see the mag. If we can do one more, please. Stand by. Good. Right. I'm going to push the limit a little bit more, even for myself. I want to push it down to, gone from 1.4 to 1.2. I want to bring it down to 1 second. This will push the limit for everybody. Yeah, let's see how this works. Let's just do, we'll quickly run out of time. Let's do 4 of these, 4 or 5 of these, just to feel what the time is like. Right. Concentrate, bend the knees. Right. Focus. Breathe in, breathe out, relax. Stand by. I think I made that one. Complete focus now. Take the couple of seconds now to recalibrate your brain. Focus now what you want to do. Stand by. I'm slightly behind the part time. I can feel I'm lagging. I'm getting there. I can feel I'm close, but it's not exactly right there. Focus. Stand by. Had a bit of a mag fumble there. Not quite into the mag well. Not seeing where it should be. Stand by. Two more. One more at the speed. Stand by. Completely stuff that up. That's fine. Right. Sorry guys, I'm going to keep you for 2 more minutes. I want to bring it back to, I want to show you something. I want to bring it back to 1.4 where we started. And I want you to see how easy it feels compared to what we were just doing. Okay, so just want to do 4 reps here for me. Just indulge me here. 4 reps, I know it's getting less, sorry. Stand by. Plenty of time with 1.4, even though I grabbed the mag incorrectly, didn't seat it right, I still had plenty of time to get it there. Stand by. Perfection. Another one. Stand by. Beautiful. Right, remember to grab, when you're going for the mag, make sure you're grabbing this mag as low down as you can. If you're grabbing it high up, the mag's going to fumble around. Make sure you're as low as possible to bring it in like that. You've got full control of the mag if you've got your full hand on it. Okay, your fingers on that mag completely. Get full control of it. Last rep, guys. Stand by. Alright, nice. Well done, everybody. I hope this illustrates the speed mode and stuff for you guys that we're still working on and everything. And we just keep pushing forward, keep pushing hard. Right, guys, I'll sort out this stupid light before the next session. It is a bit thunder. On that, guys, let's just look at the dates here quickly. If you guys don't mind, can we make the next session? We skip Wednesday. I've got something I've got to be on. If we can make the next session Monday the 5th, if that's all right with everybody. Just give me a thumbs up if you guys are cool with it. All right, cool, excellent. Well, the next session we'll do some stepping movements as well. So we'll step into position, step out of position. Let's carry on with the movement as well. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm not going to keep you guys anymore. Hope you've had a Merry Christmas. Have an amazing freaking New Year. And I'll see you guys on the 5th in the new year, 2026. What's it? 2026? Yeah. Cool. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jason.
Cheers, guys. Thanks a lot.